Hi friends, this is Mangla Pratap and Muralidharan talking to you about talent acceleration and learner motivation. Learning is all about talent building, is it not? How many of us understand learning is a continuous process, a process in which learners learn to discover new realms of knowledge and skills with the guidance and support of the teacher, sometimes without the support or the guidance of the teacher, or sometimes with the support of the parents. So it could be even sometimes with the support or guidance of their friends. But learning takes place anywhere they are, whether they are at school or at college or at university, or if they're doing a business of something on their own, or whatever they do, there is always a learning. Even if they are going to really listen to the entertainment videos, they try to learn how to really get better videos or what could be done in order to really download those videos. Or they do look for further, enhancement of the things that they do. Remember, learner motivation are two important aspects that we discussed today. Why should we have some kind of a motivational tool as part of learning? Every learning pace has to have some pointer towards further learning. So anything you do today, for example, if you're going to conduct your class for a particular course today, then you'll have to really give them something to explore on their own. Maybe they could also work on what else can they learn? How do they learn from any other source? Is there any other learning enhancement possible if they collaborate with the fellow learners? These are ideas that we have to really ponder about at this point of time in learning, especially online language learning. Most of us love to have a systematic online language learning processes in place. But as we create new systems, we also face new challenges. And some of us are not really aware of these challenges happening all the time because we are busy with teaching, not rather than how technology works in general. So my suggestion to you is, if you want to accelerate learning, one thing that you can do is that you can reflect on how technology has changed the way you teach, and also look at how you can collaborate with your learners, because your learners are the most important people with whom you have a connection with, because you're going to invest all your knowledge processes, knowledge building processes with your learners. And it's quite interesting for the learners to get acclimatized with this process. They get familiar with the technology, the tools of technology, the kind of support system they have, the systematic reviews that they could get, even online testing tools that they could integrate with this process of online teaching, because most of us are trying to make sure the teachers could develop their own testing tools. Instead, the institutions can really think about using an integrated testing system whereby they can really talk to the best testing agencies available on the earth and ask them what could be the solutions, what sort of LMSs that they can have to conduct regular testing. Remember, if that's not being done, then it is going to really burden the teachers to take care of everything, every aspect of testing. And that is different from real life scenario. Whereas the direct classrooms where the teacher sets a question paper, the separate department which functions all the time to conduct the test, to to do all sorts of marking processes. But that is not happening now. So we have to really keep in mind how to integrate online testing with teaching. So that is the major objective of the majority of the teachers today. So how do we accelerate learning through motivation? Simple. Whenever a learner makes a simple progress, recognize. Intensify the learning with your appreciation. Point out specific progress is made. And how do you accelerate learning? Learning can be accelerated if you're going to recognize how learners can change the tactics of learning, understand the processes of making things better, by looking at what they have learned, how they have learned, because their previous learning experiences could have a say on how they could proceed further. So all these can be really looked at while accelerating their learning processes by listing out possible strategies of learning, giving them creative solutions for learning, customizing their solutions by giving them counseling and some kind of an emotional support in case they find it difficult to learn. Also motivating them and helping them out by giving them simple, easy steps that they can take towards it, or even lengthening their learning period could be also one of the options that we can really think about. So these are things that I would suggest at the moment to accelerate learning. If you want to know more about me, visit me at www.mangalapratapan.com. That's MANGALAPRATHABAN.com. You can also visit me at www.thinksmarttoday.com. That is THINKSMARTTODAY.com. Or you can also visit me at www.fluencycenter.org. That's FLUENCYCENTER.org. Wish you all success. Bye bye. See you.